Hello guys and welcome to VoloKin Project. Today I'm gonna do a quick speed test between both of those monstrous phones, the Xiaomi Mi Max 3 and the Honor Note 10. Now both of those phones are rocking 7-inch screens guys, and they're just massive. I put them on the scales, both of those weigh 221 grams, they're equal in terms of weight, but they're not equal in terms of processing power and price. So let's see what we have on the right hand side. Xiaomi Mi Max 3 rocking the Snapdragon 636 processor is built on the 14 nanometer process. It has 8 Cryo 260 cores clocked at 1.8 GHz and the GPU inside is the Adreno 509. Now I've got the 64 gig version with 4 gigs of RAM. It has 6.9 inch 1080 by 2160 LCD IPS screen, 5500 mAh of battery and about 200 pounds of price tag for this particular configuration. On the left hand side over here we've got the Honor Note 10. It's rocking the Kirin 970 SoC built on the 10 nanometer process. It's supposed to be more power efficient. It has 4 Cortex A73 cores clocked at 2.4 GHz. 4 more Cortex A53 cores clocked at 1.8 GHz. It has the Mali G72 GPU. The version that I've got has 64 gigs of storage with 6 gigabytes of RAM, guys. The screen itself is 6.95 inches Super AMOLED screen at 1080 by 2220 pixels of resolution. The battery inside is a little bit smaller at 5000 mAh of battery, and the asking price is about 400 pounds for this particular version, or a little bit less depending on where you get it from. So in this particular video we're gonna able to find out whether this Snapdragon 636 can actually compete with Kirin's top of the line CPU, GPU, SoC at the moment, and most importantly, is it worth double the price, guys? So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, and the first thing that I'm gonna do, guys, is a quick fingerprint test. Check this out. Both of those fingerprint scanners are placed more or less at the same place. So let's see what we have over here, guys. Let me just get the positioning right over here. Okay, check this out. Right. In my personal opinion, the Honor Note 10 is just a little bit faster, but that doesn't mean that the Xiaomi is not good enough. And now let's quickly check the face unlock, guys. Let's see what we have over here. Okay, the Honor was quicker. Now it can't recognize my face. All right, let's do another one. Okay, let's do another one over here, guys. Okay, so these two were more or less equal. Let's see. Oh, some beautiful wallpapers over here. Okay, I think that the face unlock is a little bit quicker on the Honor Note 10 as well, but that's not very important in our particular case, because what really matters is the speed test, guys. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Now, how I usually do my speed test, all the animations are set to 0.5. The screen brightness is more or less, I mean, to my eye equal, and to the camera. Of course, I've been connected to the VoloKin 5 Wi-Fi network on both phones, and I'm rocking SIM cards inside them as well. So first of all, we're gonna open up a bunch of games. We're gonna see the opening times. We're gonna open up a bunch of apps after that, and we're gonna test the RAM management, because we've got 4 gigs of RAM over here and 6 over here. And in the end, we're gonna do an extreme stress test to see how are both of those phones managing, you know, actual high load and what the temperatures are like. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start the battery temperature application. Now I'm going to start the tracking. 25 degrees on the Honor and 27 degrees on the Xiaomi. Over here now, naturally the AMOLED screens are running a little bit cooler than the LCD screens, but we are about to find out what is going to be the difference over here. So without further ado, guys, let's try the PUBG first of all. 1, 2, 3. Let's see which one is going to be quicker, guys. Now, I think that screen is not that bright as this one. Let me just quickly set it up, actually. Okay, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more boost over here. Okay, and the Honor Note 10 is inside already, guys. Okay, that wasn't affected by the screen in any ways. So, yes, this one is in. Actually, I'm gonna put the a little bit of audio from that phone over here, simply because it's better. Although both of those phones are rocking, stereo speakers, but that's something that I'm going to discuss in my full review. Now, there's something that, bloody hell, something that I really want to show you guys before I proceed with the rest of the games over here. Now, when you go to settings and when you go to graphics, check this out. Over here, you've got HDR, Ultra HD. Oh, coming soon. Okay, coming soon. Anyway, HDR plus Ultra settings for the graphics. Over here, HDR, let's see, this option is not available for this device, unfortunately. We've got no HDR, only HD and only high. So it means that although they have the same resolution, over here you've got HDR, so the graphics should be a little bit better. So now let's proceed to the second game. Of course, this win goes to the Honor Note 10 over here, guys. Let's do the second game, Asphalt 9. Let's see. Now, overall, I've been very pleased with Snapdragon 620, 625. Oh, actually, 620. No, 625. 630, 636 over here. But, for the Kirin chipset, yeah, the Kirin chipset is in. But not that much later, the Snapdragon 636 is in as well, guys. Okay, not big of a difference over here. Let's load up Angry Birds to see what we're gonna do now. I'm opening up the heavy games first because the RAM is gonna get full only from the PUBG basically. So we are about to find out on the RAM test what's gonna happen after that actually. So let's see what do we have. The Kirin 970 is in, but the Snapdragon is straight away behind it, guys. Very, very close over here. Very close on the Angry Birds. Let's start Mortal Kombat. Now, I'm glad that they kind of updated Mortal Kombat and it doesn't take that much time to load anymore. So let's see. Yeah, the Snapdragon 636 is not that far behind, to be honest with you. I'm noticing that once I press on the app itself, it quickly kind of opens on the Kirin 970 over here, and the Snapdragon is a little bit slower in that aspect. But anyways, let's proceed to the, bloody hell, let's proceed to the Hill Dash 2 to see what we get. Can you see? No, I mean, straight away after I press the button, the Kirin loads up, where the Snapdragon is a little bit slower to load up, guys. So the Kirin is inside, guys. The Kirin is inside, and straight away, okay, look, we just cloud. Anyways, right, let me see. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave all of those applications running now, and I'm gonna start the the rest of the applications. Chrome, let's see what do we have. Very close, but the Kirin was a little bit quicker. Now is the time to press the subscribe button because it definitely helps smaller and modest channels like mine, guys. We also made MKBHD and the rest of the guys. They're already sold out, well, years ago, and they're not that relevant anymore. But anyway, you need somebody unbiased like me to show you what really is going on. Independent, small YouTuber, guys. Now, let's see Twitter. Let's see what do we have. Okay, the Kirin is in, and a little bit of a difference over here. But can you see what I was talking about the whole time? Wherever you press the button over here, instantaneously the Kirin loads up the application, where the Snapdragon lags a little bit behind. But on Google Plus, oh man, on Google Plus, okay, one win for the Snapdragon over here. Instagram, let's see what do we have. Okay, Instagram was quicker on the Kirin, and the BMW E30, one of my favorite ever cars, guys. Oh, by the way, the screen looks a little bit. Let's increase this brightness a little bit. Okay, now it looks a little bit, actually a little bit more. Okay, yeah, now it looks more kind of equal. Anyways, I've learned to drive on the E30, one of the best cars ever made, guys. Now, YouTube, let's see what do we have over here, guys. I'm gonna put one of my videos to play, and of course the Kirin was quicker. Now, if you're new to my channel, you should definitely check my stuff. I think I'm amazing, but your opinion might be a little bit different. So anyway, let's play the banana phone and exit those applications. Now, let's come back to the battery management over here. 29 degrees on the Kirin. Oh, actually, I'm surprised. And 28 degrees for the Xiaomi. Okay. Now, I want to show you some of my benchmark results, guys. Check this out. On Geekbench, let's see. 24th of August. Okay, so these are the results from the Geekbench. As you can see, well, single core more or less very similar, but the multi-core is higher on the Honor Note 10 over here. Now, other benchmarks that I run, that I usually run, actually, let me just decrease the brightness a little bit, guys. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, other benchmarks include the CashJab benchmark, which is a gaming benchmark. Check this out. The difference is quite huge. 77 average FPS over here versus 27. It's made on the Unity engine, and in some games, the actually Snapdragon 636 doesn't really perform that well, guys. And on other applications like the Epic Citadel, I'm getting 59.8 FPS versus 57.7 FPS. But overall in gaming, the Honor Note 10 is a little bit better. Actually, not a little bit better, way better. But anyways, guys, now what else do we have over here? Now we're gonna test the RAM management, and after that I'm gonna do an extreme, actually, temperature test of both of those phones to see which one runs cooler. So I'm gonna open up the applications one by one and see if they're still kept in the RAM. We've got 6 gigs of RAM over here and 4 gigs of RAM over here, guys. So in this particular case, YouTube is all in. Instagram loads up quickly. Google Plus, okay. Twitter, okay, so the Twitter had to reload on the Xiaomi Max 3, guys. Chrome, okay, Chrome is still in the RAM. Now let's test the games. Hill Dash 2, it has to reload on the Xiaomi, guys, which is unfortunate. 4 gigs of RAM, you can see what's going on. Mortal Kombat, let's see. Mortal Kombat had to reload, guys. Angry Birds. Angry Birds still in. Angry Birds had to reload over here. So, Asphalt 9, let's see what we have. Everything is still kept in the RAM. Okay, maybe a little bit of reloading something over here, but not a full reboot as on the Xiaomi. And finally, PUBG. Let's see what we have. PUBG is still in the RAM. I'm actually quite surprised, guys. That means now in 2018, even the heavier games and even, 5 games open up at the same time, 6 gigabytes of RAM and good RAM management actually totally gets the job done. Where you can see that 4 gigs of RAM is still loading the game is definitely not enough if you're a heavy user, guys. And now having all of those applications running, I'm gonna do an extreme speed test and see what's gonna happen. Now Antutu, I'm gonna open up Antutu. You can see my old results over here, guys. 120,000 over here, 200,000 over here, which is pretty much amazing. Check this out. Defeated whatever percent of the users over here and defeated, well, more percent of the users over here. But now for the sake of testing, I'm gonna test both of those phones again to see how are they going to manage the temperature, guys. But to be honest with you, it looks to me that the Xiaomi screen is not that bright, so I'm just gonna increase the brightness a little bit like that, guys, to be fair. So yeah, let's see what the Antutu is going to show and how much quicker is the Honor going to do that test, guys. So see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so the Honor Note 10 is ready, over 200,000 overall score, which is absolutely crazy for Kirin chipset, and the Snapdragon 636 over here is still struggling with Antutu, guys. And now I'm gonna give you some information fresh from the kitchen. Now Honor has just announced 2 new phones, Honor X8 or 8X, something like that, and 8X Max. Now the Max version is going to run the Snapdragon 636 and it's going to be priced at $200 something. It's going to be released, I believe, next month in China. I'm definitely going to get this one and put it to the test against the Mi Max 3. So let's see what do we have. Yes, 120,000 over here. And now we should check the temperatures in the temperature application. Where is it? Okay, over here. Let's see what we have. 36 degrees on the Honor. Oh man. And 33 degrees over here for the Snapdragon 636. I'm actually surprised because these are very low numbers, guys. And now for the extreme stress test, I'm gonna put the brightness on max on both of those phones, guys. And I'm gonna come back to Antutu and I'm gonna do the stress test. Now the stress test is quite interesting because you see how both of those processes react to extreme stress test, guys. So let's see what do we have. They take 15 minutes to complete. As you can see, I've already done the test, but anyway, now the situation might be different when we have so much crap running at the background, and once we have the actually the brightness of those phones all the way to the max, guys. Now I'm going to reduce the brightness a little bit like that so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna do the test now. Okay guys, so both phones completed the test in the same time. So let's see what do we actually have over here. We can check the graph that the Kirin chipset is always running on 100%, guys, and keep something in mind that the GPU turbo is off at all times. It's a little bit gimmicky, but I'm gonna go through that in my full review of the phone, where you can see that the Snapdragon 636 doesn't really actually run on 100%. It goes about 80%, but to be honest with you, on a 1080p screen you don't actually need that much power. And now let's see, according to Antutu, we've got 42 degrees over here versus 35 degrees over here. That is absolutely crazy, guys. I'm gonna start the battery application and see what do we have. Here we've got different readings simply because they're checking a different temperature. Now that's the battery temperature over here, 42 degrees. It's, let me see, it's not even hot, to be honest with you. It's not even hot, guys. Over here is cold, and over here it becomes a little bit warm over here, 42 degrees. That's the battery temperature. And over here, man, that's boiling. That is actually boiling. Actually, if you're new to my channel, check my Mate 10 speed test. That phone got really hot, and this phone as well, it's getting quite hot over here, guys, especially over here in that area where the CPU actually is 46 degrees. Now this is quite a lot, guys. This is quite a lot. So basically, under heavy pressure, under heavy gaming, despite having an AMOLED screen, this Honor phone over here definitely heats up. And then you're wondering why they've introduced GPU turbo. Now on the 1080p screen it doesn't really matter that much, but on a 4K screen you can do your breakfast on your phone after that. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculously hot, guys. So although there's just 1080p screen, but check this out, the difference in the brightness. This phone is definitely brighter, but anyways, a win is a win, and it goes to Snapdragon 636. And now the hot question over here is, Tony, yes papa, is the Kirin faster? Yes papa. Now, is it worth twice the price? No papa. Are you lying? No papa. And see, the temperature, I mean, straight away went down to 43 degrees over here, guys, so not worried too much about that. But anyway, now the thing is that 6 gigs of RAM definitely make a difference in the Honor Note 10, guys. You can see that on 4 gigs of RAM you can't really do anything nowadays. So the problem is that if you want to get the 6 gig version of the Xiaomi, you're looking at about 280 pounds actually. And if you're clever enough, you can get this one for 380, something like that. So we've got just 100 pounds difference. You know, better gaming performance, better screen over here. But anyway, let's not go into too much details, which I'm gonna keep for my full review. So for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more speed tests and actually quite a lot more content coming down in the next few months. I'm gonna get myself busy. I was aiming to get 10,000 subscribers up until Christmas, but as far as I can see, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, if you're that far into the video and you haven't subscribed, please do, because it helps a lot. It makes me happy, it motivates me, and so on and so on. So again, thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Adios.